1700 hours.
Hello and welcome. My name is Nolli Waterman. This is the 5 o'clock club hosted by the Youth Sport Trust, and today is a very, very special session because it is the first time the Youth Sport Trust is working with a national governing body. And for all of you that can see my top, that is a red rose, which means shout out the sport. Rugby. Now, the reason I am doing it is because I am an ex-England Rugby player. I played rugby for England for 15 years, and I also went to the Olympic Games. And so I represented Team GB in sevens in Rio in 2016. So first of all, massive welcome to you all. You don't have to be a rugby player to do today's session, but I'm going to show you some techniques that maybe you've learned in other sports that could help you with rugby. Or if you're a rugby player, when I was growing up, I did all different sports, and that actually helped me become the international rugby player that I was during my career. Now, I won a World Cup in 2014. I scored 47 tries. Does anyone know how to score a try? That's right. 2 hands on the ball and you push it into the floor. I might shout try in the middle of the session. If that's the case, drop open what you're doing apart from the ball and score the try. Right, I can't see you, but obviously you can see me, and so you need to make sure that you are safe during the session. I've cleared out some space in my front room, and I've also got the equipment. So I've got a variety of different shaped balls. This is a dog toy, but it's nice and soft. Small rugby ball, big rugby ball. And you also should have 8 bottles. If you haven't got that equipment, you need a ball and 8 bottles and 5 pairs of socks. And last but not least, a glass of water or a bottle of water, because we're going to be working hard. Now, I want you to get going because we've got 30 minutes. It's going to be fast and furious, and I want to get your heart rate up. So everybody, whilst I'm setting up and I'm talking you through marching on the spot. Now, as rugby players, we're big and strong, and we're controlled with our body, and there we go. So, first and foremost, I would like you to get 4 of the pairs of socks, and you are going to do a square on the floor. Hopefully you can see this square that I'm building. All right, now marching in the middle of your square, and you need to get hold of one of the balls. Now, I've got this big rugby ball, and we're going to do some skills with the ball. Now, it's really important you keep marching, don't rest. You get used to the feel of a ball. So we're going to do 45 seconds of activity, and I'm going to start, and when you think you've got it, you're going to join in. Okay, keep marching, don't stop. Now, the first one is pitter-patter. So all you're going to do is push the ball from one hand to the next. It could be up, there we go, on the balls, on your fingertips. Keep walking if you can, or if you want to concentrate, you can stand. Now, if you drop the ball, the aim is, that's it, join in, well done. Got 15 more seconds on this activity. If you drop it, try and make sure it stays in this square. If you're feeling good, you can walk. If you're feeling super, super skilled, okay, you can start jogging. Right, that's level 1, super, super easy. Next activity, we're going to do the same, but this time I want you to try and move around in the 1 metre square. That's it. Put the ball over the top of your head, keeping control. If you watch my eyes, if you can see, I've got my eyes on the ball. Keep going. Excellent. That's it. 15 more seconds, lots of control. Can you do it one-handed? On the other side, 5 seconds. Brilliant. Okay. Next activity, have a little watch and then join in when you can. If you drop it, keep it within the square. Okay, so we're going to go figure of 8 round each of our legs. Okay, so we're going round, through, and there we go. So we're creating a number 8 with the ball. That's it, join in when you can. 30 more seconds. Now, if you notice, I swap direction. So now I've got the ball. The most important part, keep going. The most important thing with this is you've got a really good grip strength on the ball. 5 seconds. Okay, well done. Next one, we're going to round our waist. Now, if you've got a smaller ball, it'll probably be easier to control. A bigger ball is a little bit harder. because you've got to really grip strong. Now up round the other way. Awesome work. If you're feeling pretty good and you've got that and it's easy, why don't you try and go a little bit quicker? Have a bit of a race with the person in your room. Okay, good stuff. 5 seconds. Right, now we're going to just be careful because I've got a light here. We're going to pass the ball from one hand to the next. Okay, little arch in the air. If you're feeling confident. Now my eyes are following the ball. If that's too easy, maybe go a little bit higher or go a little bit faster and try and move around in the square. That's it. Good stuff. 10 seconds. Brilliant. All of this, if you drop it, don't worry, just grab hold of it. Right, the last activity, the last one for this is we're going to bowl it into the air. Now, when you see rugby players, they spin the ball. So the idea, okay, if I do it side on, we're going to have the big fat part of the ball in our hand. We're going to roll it off our fingertips, just like if we're doing 10-pin bowling. So let's see if you can see the ball spiraling. That's it. Really good. If you can do it both hands, well done. You can swap over. Be careful of the lights. Fantastic, well done. Really good work. 15 more seconds. Okay, good control. Watching the spin of the ball, and the way that you make it rotate is by flicking your fingers. So the more you can get it to rotate, the better. Really good, and rest there. Hopefully, you've got all of those skills. I reckon you've probably completely nailed it. Bit more of an exercise for the warm-up, just to get you going and your brain thinking, because in rugby, we have to do skills under pressure, under fatigue, when we're a bit tired, and I want to see how good you all are. So I'm going to call out the activity and we're going to swap from one to the other. I've moved out the square, so I'm a bit closer, so I can, right, okay, so pitter-patter, figure of 8, off we go. Change direction if you can. I'm going to do it fast, round your waist. Good work. Throw the ball from one side to the other. Brilliant. Pitter-patter, but this time above your head. Can you control the ball? There we go. Keeping your eyes on the ball. That's it. Try not to make too much noise. Pitter-patter. Figure of 8. Round your waist. Score the try. Who remembered how to do that? Brilliant. Okay, you've done really, really well. Hopefully, your heart rate's come up a little bit, but your hands and your body are all getting used to this funny shaped ball. Or if you've got a teddy bear, whatever you've got, that's good. Right, it's now time to just grab yourself a quick drink. As I said, this is being hosted by the Youth Sport Trust, but also England Rugby. And before Christmas, I did some amazing stuff with England Rugby on YouTube for #GetYourShirtOn. I'm pretty sure some of you guys were there. And it was myself, Ugo Monnier and Danny Kerr. So if you want to do more rugby sessions, head over to the England Rugby YouTube channel and the #GetYourShirtOn. The other thing is with the Youth Sport Trust, there are loads more sessions in this 5 o'clock club. The sessions are going to be running every Tuesday and Thursday, all the way through to the Easter holidays, because we just want you to go and do some sport. And as I said, I did all sports, so the more you can do, the more energy you can burn, and the better shape you will be in. And also, if there's anyone sat on your sofa watching you, now's the time to get them up in the air. Okay, now, next activity. This is really going to get you warm, and we're going to practice our passing skills in this session. So it's a bit of passing and also accuracy, hand-eye coordination, control, something really important. So I'm going to ramp it up, so we're all going to start jogging on the spot. And if you've got a friend, a partner, when I say friend, probably a brother or sister, and they're probably not your friend, or mum and dad, auntie and uncle, whoever lives in the house, you can use them as your person to pass the ball to. Now, I don't have anyone here, but I can still pretend to pass. So my hands, 2 hands on the ball, and I'm going to look, and then I'm going to practice passing. Okay, there we go. Now, if you notice, where do my hands finish when I pass the ball? They finish towards where I want it to go. Now, as you can see, I've got 2 pillows, and I'm going to aim, instead of passing to a friend, because I don't have one of those in my house, I'm going to see if I can hit the pillow. Brilliant. Okay, grab it back. Good stuff. There we go. Oh, yeah, got both of them. Okay, this time, see if I can hit the stairs. Hang on. Oh, good stuff. Keep it going. Right, I want you to try and do 3 passes and make sure they try and catch it or you hit the target. Now, I will recommend don't be throwing anything onto something where you think something might get knocked over. This is a soft ball, and also this is onto my sofa. So try not to aim for anything too expensive because we don't want you knocking anything over and getting into trouble. Right, that's good. Last couple of passes. If you can, speed up, because it is a warm-up. Really good. Okay, I'm going to see if I can hit it. Yes! Brilliant. Okay. Oh, now, 1 minute rest. Grab yourself a drink. And now is where you need the extra equipment. So we have asked you to bring, you see down below, 8 bottles or things that you can knock over with 5 pairs of socks rolled up. So I've got those next to me and we'll set up the next activity. As I said, England Rugby have got loads of things going on at the moment to try and help you and your families keep entertained during this lockdown. So alongside the YST 5 o'clock club, there's also worldrugbymuseum.com. And then if you do School of Ruck, there is loads of homeschooling resources available there for you to tune in. So it's not just hashtag get your shirt on. There is also School of Ruck and Twinkle, which is TWINKL. So spelt slightly wrong, but twinkle.co.uk. If you search England Rugby on there, there's loads of more school resources for Key Stage 1 and Key Stage 2. Right, I've done enough talking. Next activity. Now, in rugby, we have to pass the ball backwards. Bit strange, so we run forward, but we pass the ball backwards. So it's really important that we're strong in our core, okay, and that we can control our passes. So it's slightly different to other sports, but in netball and in basketball, in hockey, we do need to be strong in this rotation. So you've probably done it before, but that's the rule in rugby, run forwards and pass backwards. So we're going to practice that. And you're going to get your 5 socks. There we go. And then we need your 8 bottles to start off with. I've got bottles, I've got deodorant can, anything that you can get that you can knock over. So you're going to stand, and here is 6 o'clock, and you're going to walk in a straight line, and that is going to be 12 o'clock. So you're going to put a bottle at each, and then you're going to put a bottle at 3 o'clock. At 9 o'clock. And if you can work this out, 4 and 5. 8 and 7. So you've nearly got a full clock face. So what we're going to practice with our socks, so the soft, unless you've got a soft ball, use the socks because we don't want to knock anything over and break anything. We're going to practice passing backwards. So we're going to stand at 12 o'clock. And as you can see on the floor, I'm going to pass the ball to 3 o'clock and try and knock the ball over. So can you see, if we move it back a bit so the screen's a bit clearer for you. There we go. It's not ideal because there's not loads of room. I'm going to stand and I'm going to twist and I'm going to look at what I need to knock over. So 3 o'clock, I'm going to look and then, oh, that was a bit rubbish. Pick up the socks again. Okay, twist and pass. Yes, I knocked it over. Now it's your turn. You need to do 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. See if you can do those. Now, little tip for you. It's quite difficult to pass with your feet here because my stomach, oh, I've got to try and reach around. So if you put your foot forward, and then what you can do is you can move your hips. And the other thing, little key, have a little look to where you're passing. Okay, so you guys should be nailing this. I'm sure you're already halfway through. I'm going to get through. Right, okay. Let's see if I can do all of them. That's it, really. Oh, I got the hairspray. Well done. If you've got people involved at home and family, have a competition. Oh, there we go. And see who can do it the quickest. Oh, that was a good one because that's a big bottle. Okay, keep going. And another way to make it harder, you could make it bigger if you've got the space, or you could time yourself, see how quickly you can go round. The other thing is, which I always used to do with my brothers, is make it a competition. I want to see how clever you can be. Now, I'm going to reset this up again. I want you to keep going, but keep your ear out, because I want to see what you're up to. I want to see all of these amazing skills. So can you, on your parents, brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, social media, let me see what you're up to. Hashtag YST after school. Mine is at Nolli15 or at England Rugby, at Youth Sport Trust. We want to see what you're up to. We want to show the world just how amazing and how many people are doing all these skills and getting involved with rugby. Right, keep going. See how you get on. Okay, really good work. You're doing a fantastic job there. Yeah, love it. Remember the technique, like I said, if I'm passing to my right, my left leg is forward, because that means I can turn and I can look. Why else do I need to be able to turn and look? Well, in rugby, I'm passing to somebody and they might be, I don't know, because they're behind me. So actually, I need to be able to turn and look, and then I can shoot the target when I finish. Okay, grab yourself a drink. This is really good. So now, I'm going to do a 2-minute competition. We're going to see if you can knock them all down in 2 minutes. Now that's quite a long time. If you're a little bit more experienced, try and do it a little bit wider. Or if you're super good, or you got your big brother or big sister, mum or dad, and they all say, oh, I play rugby, I want you to think about a different way that you can pass the ball. Now, it could be with 2 hands, it could be out the back door offload, could be round the back. You make it as hard as you want and be as creative as you want, because in rugby, we want to see you be super creative, okay? Right, enough talking for now. 2 minutes, starting from now. Off you go. Okay, from 12, here we go. Oh, I got it still. Okay, I'm doing it out the back. Okay, oh, go and grab the sock. Come back to 12 o'clock. Oh, there we go. This is quite hard, so I might just change it to a 2-handed pass. Oh, no. Nolli's not having a good time here. Oh, skimmed it. Okay, keep going. You're probably doing way better than I am. All right, think about those different passes. Oh no! I don't know if I'm going to complete it. We'll see. Right, hopefully you're doing way better than I am. Let's try this side. Oh gosh. I need to concentrate. This is what happens when you go under pressure. Oh, this is why I needed 2 minutes. Oh, yes. Okay, a few more. Think about where your hands are finishing. See if you can manage to knock them down. Think about that left foot up if I'm passing this way. Right foot up if I'm passing this way. Oh gosh, there we go. Got that one on by mistake. Oh gosh, this is hard. Yeah. Okay, last one. You've got 30 seconds. Oh, this deodorant can doesn't want to fall over. Keep going. Oh no! Keep going, keep going. Oh, fine. Hopefully you've still got 10 seconds. Hopefully you've done a better job than me, because I was rubbish. But keep going. That's what happens when you're under pressure. Your skills go out the window. Things don't happen like you want it to. But you know what? That's why we practice. That's why we practice, and practice when we're tired. You can hear in my breath, I'm out of shape, aren't I? Okay, and stop there. How many did you manage to do? Okay, so my next challenge for you is to see if you can do it and see how long it takes you to complete it. Then the next time, see if you can beat it. Right, grab yourself a drink. I think I've earned it too. Okay, really like the fact that some of you guys are practicing different types of passes, offloads. You know what? What country does loads of offloads? Do you know? That's right, Fiji Rugby. Fiji Rugby are renowned for all of these crazy offloads. They are amazing. But it's something that we want to keep into our game because it keeps the ball alive, it keeps it exciting. Okay, so really well done. Right, set this back up again. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Okay. Hope you're doing okay. Next activity, we are going to do exactly the same, and it might be if you've got a partner or a sibling to join in, then you can take it in turns. But this time, when you're playing rugby, you don't just stand and pass the ball, you actually run and pass when you can. So we're going to practice running and then passing. So we're going to go, that's why we've got a marker at 6 o'clock. It's going to go from 6 o'clock, I'm going to run to 12 o'clock and then try and hit these over. So demonstrate for you, run forward, think about my feet, and then pass it. Good stuff, okay, and then run back. Run forward and pass. Oh, didn't quite make that one. Oh, but I got the other one. Okay. So you start joining in now because I reckon you've got it. You're all a bright bunch. Run forward. We're going to look and then pass it. Oh, I got 2 in 1. That was a good shot. Now, think about, I want you to keep going. Think about the techniques that we've talked about. Am I looking at where I need to pass the ball? Am I allowing myself the space to be able to rotate by having that leg up so I'm not blocking off my pass and getting all twisted up with my body? Am I finishing where I want the ball to go? Little twinkle fingers towards that target. Keep going. I'm just helping you. I'm giving you some tips. Okay, now, you've had a good practice. Set yourself back up again. We're now going to do 5 in a row. So we've got 5 pairs of socks. You've got 5 shots to take out as many as possible. If you can take out 3 bottles, brilliant with 1 shot. But the most important thing is we are running forward and then passing, and think about head, feet, hands, okay? Head, feet, hands, that's what we're going to think about. Run forward. Okay. Remember, you've got 5 shots to try and take out as many as you can. Oh, I got 2 in 1 go. That's it. You can pick which side. Okay, 2 more goes. Oh, that was a wasted vote. Okay, let's see if I can get them both. Oh, okay, right. I managed to get 3 with my 5 shots. See how many you can get with the 5, and also see how many your brothers, sisters, mum, dad can get. Have a competition. I love that. Okay. Lastly, it's exactly the same as before. Going to see how quickly you can knock all of them over. Again, I'm going to give us a 2-minute clock to see how many we can get over in 2 minutes. This is going to be quite warm, but think about those coaching things. Now, what other sports need us to be able to pass accurately? Netball, rugby, basketball, handball, even tennis. When we throw the ball up, we want the ball to be going up to where we want it to go to hit it on the serve. So there's loads of sports that this is relevant for, not just rugby. And as you can see, I'm an ex-England player and I'm finding this hard because I need to practice. Right, okay, 2 minutes on the clock. In fact, I'm going to give you 1 minute to see how many you can do. 3, 2, 1, go. Think about those feet. That's it. Now I'm concentrating. I'm a bit better at this activity and game now. That's it. Look, I'm looking at where I need to pass the ball. I'll tell you what, that that Lynx can just does not want to fall over. Oh, missed it. Okay, keep going. You're doing really, really well. I love how accurate you all are. Let's see if I can get the last one. Oh, I managed it in under a minute. Can you? How are you getting on? That's really good. Good energy. Keep it going. If you've got other people in the room, get them to involved. Hopefully you're cheering each other on as well, because in rugby, we're also a team sport, which is super important. Okay, keep working. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Fantastic. Oh, I love it. You've done so well. 25 minutes in, and I've already broken the sweat. And I tell you what, hopefully, just like I have, you improved as that session went on, which shows practice does help to develop you, and it helps to get towards, I won't say perfect, because no one's ever perfect in sport, because we don't want that. We just want to be as best as we possibly can. Right, grab yourself a drink, and then we're going to do some cooling down. Okay, so first and foremost, we've been doing lots of rotation, so I'd like you to stretch, reach up into the sky, and try and slow down that breathing and bring your arms down. Oh, try not to hit the light. Oopsies. Okay, didn't realise how tall I am. Okay, breathe in through your nose. Stretch up as high as you can and out through your mouth. Okay, doing really well. 3 more of those. Okay, good. Last one, good work. All right, now I just want to tell you a little story whilst we're cooling down. Now we're going to just go as wide as possible, and we're just going to lean across. There we go, and stretch all down here, down through our side, because we've been doing lots of rotation. Okay, excellent, well done. And then this. So why rugby? Why did I start playing rugby? Now I've got big brothers and my dad played, but when I went up to a rugby club, I just fell in love with it because everything about the game challenged me. You needed to be fit, fast, strong, and it's for all shapes and sizes. And the best bit about it was it's a team sport, so I made so many friends. Rugby also, we're going to keep cooling down. So we're going to cool down our calves because we have been doing lots of running around, so big stretch there. Rugby also taught me about confidence, and it taught me about the value and importance of communicating and working together. Excellent, and swap over your legs, there we go. And it taught me as well about resilience, because rugby can be quite hard work, sport can be. It feels like, you know, your heart rate goes up, get a little bit warm. It's not always easy, but actually, it's worth it, because hopefully you feel just as energized as I do now. Okay, so we're going to do, because we did a bit of change of direction, our groin and adductor. There we go. So my front, this side is bent and the other one is in. You should feel the stretch down in through here. Excellent. Yeah, and whilst we're in lockdown, it is so important to have some exercise, to get up, to be full of energy, not only just for health reasons, for our body, but actually for our mind. We need to be being alert and thinking, and all of that energy rushing around is brilliant, because if we keep our mind active, we can feel confident, we feel good about ourselves. When things are a little bit tough and whilst we're learning and homeschooling, that's it, swap over. Okay, lastly, and a stretch off the quads. So that's it. If you can, reach your ankle. Should feel the stretch down through the front of your leg. Brilliant. Okay. And then swap over. Superb. Okay. Hopefully your breathing has come back down just like mine has. It has been awesome for you guys joining me. Thank you. I really, really want to see what you've been up to, and please keep practicing, keep sharing these videos online, because the more we can get kids like you guys active, showing that it's possible wherever you are, whatever space you've got, the fitter, healthier, happier, hopefully, our country will be when all of this craziness finishes off. hashtag YST after school, and all of the things that I've shared with you from an England Rugby perspective. Tag in at Youth Sport Trust, at Nolli 15, at England Rugby. Thank you for all your energy. You've been amazing. See you soon. Bye.